It's pick a deck time, new moon edition. Choose your pile. I'll pull some cards and you'll get some clarity. Let's go. Okay. Hate me for my tech and love me for the messages that come through. Okay. Ooh, I guess this is for everybody. Let your past go. The burdens of carting your past around has made you weary. It's time to set this burden down. Keep only the lessons and the love and leave everything else behind. You don't want it or need it, and now it's gone. I love that. All right, we're going to keep that one aside. That's for everybody. But this is a pick-a pile, and it's for this full moon. So think about the energy you want to receive. And what I'm going to do is pull an angel card for everybody. I'm pulling a fortune cookie for everybody. And you also get to choose the pile. Think about the message you want to receive. All right. Pile 1. Pile 2 in the middle. Pile 3 on the right. Choose now. And let's start with pile 1. Okay. 3 cards for you. Ooh, 10 of Cups, the Strength card, and the Page of Pentacles. Let's pull an angel card to go with it. And we'll pull that fortune cookie at the end of your reading. So we start out with innocence. Everyone is guiltless in truth, as no one can alter God's handiwork of perfection. Give us your feeling of heaviness so we can lighten your load. Give us any guilt, anger, or blame that may shroud your loving outlook. Enjoy the peace within your heart once more. All right, so that is for you, pile 1. Let's unpack this message. It looks like it's related to your physical world. So this could be wanting to make a change in your home life. And it's just trusting that you have what it takes to get past the things that have been blocking you, to get to that space of intermediate. It's not you're at the beginning of something. You've already started something. You just need to have that refreshed energy and outlook, that something to inspire you to kind of keep going. Maybe this is working on something that's in a different avenue than what you're already had planned to do. So it's like, oh, I have to kind of pivot a little bit. So it's trusting that you have it within you to make the decision you need to make so that it is still aligned with who you want to be and how you want to feel. So let's pull a fortune cookie for you. Commit. A commitment is indicated around love or business. It will make you feel better. Yeah, and I believe that. And I think it's coming from it from a different perspective, bringing that innocence card into this Page of Pentacles, wanting to have that youthful outlook on whatever it is you want to do. But you've got to overcome some things that have been preventing you from really trusting you're already in alignment. You're already there. I see this 10 of Cups as like a quantum leap. You leap right over needing to even have the strength to, bam, you're in that growth. You have the ability and the stability to keep growing in whatever direction it's going to take you. You're going to go with any of the mistakes you had, and you're just going to build on top and keep on going. So you have to commit to yourself, most importantly. There you have it for pile 1. And now we're on to pile 2. Think about being in a receptive, energetic state. And that's your first card, Four of Pentacles, Judgment, and High Priestess. So it's interesting. This came out, as I was saying, get in a an aligned state. Four of Pentacles is definitely about feeling stable, having some sort of stability. So let's see. We're going to pull an angel card before we unpack this reading. Focus on service. Your soul desires only to joyfully serve and to swim in a constant stream of bliss. This stream continuously feeds you everything you need. Put your entire focus upon staying in this stream of giving and receiving in every situation and all in all that you do. I added a little all there. Wow, I love that because it feels like that is definitely what is going to get you in that financial stability. It's not focusing on, oh, I need this to pay that bill and all of those things, or judging yourself that, oh, I don't have what it takes. I've always failed in the past, or I am these circumstances, so I can't change what is. It's reality. Instead, focusing on where you love to serve and how, even in the things you don't like doing, are helping serve a higher purpose. And I love that the high priestess is there. She's there to remind you, feminine energy, to remind you that you don't need to know all of the ins and outs. You just need to allow yourself to be focused on receiving and sending. Couldn't think of the other word. And it's really allowing, receiving and reciprocating is what I want. It needed to be an R word. And that's where you're really focusing on service. But this little guy stuck in the center here is just, and look at the card itself. It's so freeing to realize where we might be holding on to a judgment. So are we going to allow ourselves to relax about it enough that it can go instead of continually analyzing it and saying, I should be higher vibration? You know, you might be like, well, I want to focus on service, but I got all these bills and debts I got to pay. It's like, yeah, but what do you keep focusing on? Bills and debts? What's going to attract that? What's going to be attracted to it? More bills and debts. I mean, yes, it's a reality that it's there. All right. It's part of the reality. But we can also shift it by feeling in a different way, letting go of that self-judgment, letting go of the judgment of other things that are outside of your control that seem to be preventing you from focusing on that higher vibing life that you want to live. Trust that you're already living it in the extent you can right now. All right. We can only use as much and bring in as much energy as we've given the bandwidth for it. Right. So, this is where with the high priestess, it's getting you to be in a state of receiving no matter what. Stop filtering things out. I think maybe you need to clean the filter. Clean that energetic filter. It's gunky. It's not letting the flow of more to come in. Because it's okay if negative stuff comes in. It's a reminder of either, oh, we need to learn that lesson, or hey, I've learned that lesson and I'm going to use this tool to help me through it. So we get mirrored from the universe all the time, the things that we want to work on the most. There you have it. Let's pull you a fortune cookie. And I love that this universal let your past go is here because these two go really well together. Let your past go and focus on service. So, judgment, let your past go. Okay, let's see what the fortune has to say. Sunshine. The sun is shining on you. Career and business growth, fabulous communications in relationships. Ooh, if you chose pile number 2, this one's a doozy for you. All right, we're going to move on to the last pile. All right, pile number 3. If you chose pile 3, this message is for you. I'm going to pull 3 cards, an angel card, and then we're going to decipher what comes up. So we've got the 8 of Swords. Ooh, another 8. 8 of Pentacles and the 3 of Pentacles. All right, let's pull an angel card. Joy. That takes care of that 8 right there. Joy is the highest energy of all. It's the magical sense that everything is possible. Joy springs from appreciating the gifts within each moment. Joy allows you to attract and create your present and future moments at their highest possible levels. I love that. Ooh, if you didn't choose number 2, I recommend you go watch it because I do kind of touch on that little bit in that reading prior to you. All right, so we have the 8 of Swords, the 8 of Pentacles, the 3 of Pentacles. Definitely has to do with worry about something that's happening in your physical world. Maybe you've been working so hard, you're not seeing the results. And it feels like it's because somebody in your group or something is kind of not doing their part. It also feels like maybe you've been trying to perfect things too much and keep things um, structured a little too much. So it's preventing that flow of creativity that's meant to come in because it's less about the structure of things and it's more about what are you feeling in that moment, bringing this joy card. Because if it's not fun, it's going to be a lot harder to do or repeat or sustain, right? You've got to bring the joy in there, which is why I always kind of bring laughter into more negative situations. It kind of disperses the energy a little bit, resets things, grounds you. Laughter is actually very grounding. Yes, it's uplifting, but it's also grounding in the best, most centering way. And it feels like you could have that balance a lot more. Like in this Light Seer card, I notice all these things and I get kind of excited because it's like, ooh, we could play with a little bit of this and a little bit of that, light a candle, and there's another candle over here. So maybe it's about working a little too hard to perfect things. And don't worry about that. Find the joy. If it's not joyful right now, it's like, okay, maybe this is a sign to step back for a moment. Go hang out with other people, maybe help them on whatever it is they're working on. That's another way to uplift other people without saying, oh, you're doing it wrong, right? Just go in and help, even if it's say, hey, you tell me what to do, and I'm just here to, hang out, spend some time, create something together just for the joy of it. Love it. And first and foremost, though, you've got to release how you're seeing things because you have more freedom than you think. If you're worried about time freedom, find a way to fit or notice, actually. If you don't think you have time freedom, notice what you're giving time to. Are you doing things that are take too long, or is there a way to be more efficient with the energy? But more so, I'm picking up that when you're doing something, you're focused somewhere else. So you're not actually present while you're doing it. And maybe it's taking a little bit longer that way. So I feel like knowing you're free enough to make minor changes is all you need to loosen those bonds. And it's a little bit at a time. And the key is to find something joyful or go watch some comedy. Get you into a higher vibrating state. Let's pull fortune cookie for you. Ooh, twists and turns. Carefully made plans could be thrown out the window as major changes and interruptions surround you. Make sure you get lots of rest to cope with all the upheaval. So add some joy to that. That doesn't have to be a negative thing. This could be exciting. It's not scary. It's an adventure. Ooh, something I haven't done before. Wow. This is exciting. The unknown, the mystery. So think about that and get your energy around that instead of needing to know all the answers. Oh, I wonder what it is. What if it's this? Oh, no. Right. And more into the, be curious. That curiosity could shift something slightly that this twist and turn isn't so bad. Maybe you like it. As a motorcyclist, twists and turns are the best part of riding. I don't ride anymore, but I did. And that's the best part, not the straightaways. Yeah. there you have it. That's your reading for number 3, and I hope you like this. Make sure you comment any of your takeaways. I'd love to hear about them, and we'll see you another time. Peace.